Hi, this is Bharat Tak from Ncaacademy to give you an insight on the recent discussion which is there, or recent topic which is there. It's related to Google. So what had happened? There was in US court there was a charge against Google for using anti-competitive practices, for which Google has been found guilty of. What were the charges, and why do we say that Google is generally using anti-competitive practices? Let's discuss the same. Well, let's start from the beginning. What was this charge? It was basically in Justice Mehta's court of US District Columbia, where these charges were discussed about. So, what the charges were that Google pays billions of dollars to Apple and Samsung for its search engine. जैसे हम Apple की बात करें, we have Safari. We open Safari altogether. What happens? The first search engine we get automated is Google. Similar is for Samsung. So what it does not give other search engines competitive edge. So this is what the justice also said, that Google had violated antitrust laws to maintain monopoly, and also it had a monopoly over the general search engine and also a general search text ads. So for that, Google was paying already money to Apple and Samsung to have its search engine to be on the top. Now, why is that a problem? Let's understand it. Say, for example, you or somebody else wants to open up a search engine. So, what is the problem that you'll have? First of all, the biggest problem that you'll have is you'll have to invest billions of dollars to create this market share for yourself and have this reputation and have this, what we call it as the recognition, as a brand recognition, that people will go into you. Why do people go and search on Google? They think, oh, it's authentic search. That's the reason why people are going on Google, not on Yahoo, not on Bing or anything else. Now, as we know, let's understand it. There's three search patterns. We talk about Yahoo, Bing, so and so, and Google. Similarly, there was Mozilla, which generally earlier used to take up, the best example is used to search Yahoo, but now it is in 2017 and 18 it shifted to Google. So first of all is the brand building itself is a big problem. Second is the platform for monetization of ads. अगर हम कोई भी चीज सर्च करोगे ऊपर आता है Google sponsored ads, तो वो पैसा जनरेशन और वो सब. थर्ड इज, अगर आपका रेवेन्यू शेयर थोड़ा सा कम होता है, सो यू हैव टू ऑफसेट टू योर पार्टनर्स जो रेवेन्यू वो दे रहे हैं, कि दैट जो उनकी सर्चेस हैं वो रेलेवेंट रहें. सो दैट इज द थ्री बेस मेजर प्रॉब्लम्स दैट because of what Google is doing, the competitors will have a lot of problem, and for this they require billions of dollars, which becomes very much problematic. So if any of you in the future are thinking of search engines, it becomes automatically problematic. Now the question comes, what is the situation in India? Well, earlier a case also came through ADIF, what is the full form? Alliance of Digital Indian Foundation, where they said a user is directly going to the browser and it's directly going on Google. Similarly, अगर हम इंडिया की बात करें, सबसे ज़्यादा यूज्ड फ़ोन से Xiaomi के, और जिसे हम MI बोलते हैं, उनका जो ऑपरेटिंग सर्च इंजन है वो ओपरा है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली इट टेक्स यू ऑन गूगल. सिमिलरली अर्लियर MI के जो फ़ोन्स आते थे उसमें आपके 3 फीचर्स ऑलरेडी इंस्टॉल्ड होते थे, प्री इंस्टॉल्ड, गूगल सर्च, यूट्यूब और जीमेल, जो आप डिलीट नहीं कर सकते थे. सो इसके अगेंस्ट केस हुआ जहाँ पे कंपेरेटिव कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया हैड फाइंड गूगल अराउंड 1500 to 1600 crores for this unfair practices to which Google agreed to, and they said that we will allow the user to delete all these 3 apps. Now, what is also another thing is that Google tends to look into your privacy also. So it has a lot of control over whatever you have and everything. A very good example is if you look at your Google Maps altogether, you can find your timeline be tagged, and you know the AI knows everything, where you're going, how you're going, how much time did you stop, where did you stop, and everything that comes up in that. So that is another thing that it was predestined that if you give access to it, or if you choose on these apps, automatically the access is given to Google. That again was stopped, and whereby more privacy changes came into place. Present day scenario, what is happening? The Ministry of Corporate Affairs had made a draft compensation bill in 2024, in which it had made sweeping changes to SSDEs. So what is SSDE? Let's understand it. Systematic Significant Digital Enterprises. They do not do anti-competition practices. What does it do? It bars them from favoring their products and services and cannot share personal data with with the people that they have or employed. So what did the major enterprise say? They said, with passing of this bill, what is the biggest problem that we face is that our innovation will get hindered, and we'll be focusing more on anti competitive practices. We'll have to put them in norms rather than doing this. Which are these enterprises we're talking about? Zomato, Swiggy, and everything, who say that if we are to follow this, the innovation side becomes a bit lesser, which is a big problem, to which a lot of industry experts also agree to it. So this is the entire problem related to Google which has come through, and this is the judgment which had come through. Similarly, these are the points related to anti-competitive practices that Google does. I hope you've been able to understand what it means and what is the present scenario in India. Wishing you all the best.